I'm 52. We're old now, we're getting there. Here's the thing, I feel like after 50, you got 2 years left, but after 50, you'll realize you have more in common with an 85-year-old woman than you do with a 30-year-old man. 85-year-old woman will be like, do you remember back in the day? And I'm like, yes. Yes, I do. And a fucking 30-year-old guy would be like, hey, you remember back in the day? I was like, when was that, fuckface? Yesterday? Young people have no concept of time. Like, oh my God, it was so long. It was like 3 days ago. It was, hey, put on some old school. From when? Fucking 2017? Here's the problem, as I'm getting old, as I'm getting older, I'm finding more and more, day by day, I get irritated by young people. And I see there's a lot of young people here. And you're probably a pain in my ass. But I say that with love. Like millennials and Gen Zs, I don't know what it is about you that fucking annoys me so much. But you know what it is? When young people want to tell me things, I get irritated. Like, hey, did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? I'm like, did you know you could shut the fuck up? Did you know that? Did you know? Did you know you don't learn when you talk, you learn when you listen? Did you know that? I Googled this thing about the 80s. Did you know? I'm like, yeah, I was there, motherfucker. I was there. It's not fair that I feel like this about young people, because I remember when I was in my early 20s and some dude in his 50s came up to me and was like, your generation sucks, your music is trash, you haven't contributed to this world, I can't wait for life to kick you in the nuts. And I remember looking at him thinking in my head, fuck you old prick. You're just angry because you're old. You forgot how to enjoy life and have fun. When I get into my 50s, I'll never be like you. Well, here I am. It's inevitable. You can't help it, man. And I don't want to be like this, So I'm like, what is it about young people that bothers my generation so much? And the more I started thinking about it, the more I realized everything that's wrong with the millennials and the Gen Zs, everything that we don't like about them, everything that is seemingly wrong with your generations, everything we don't like about you is my generation's fault. Literally, think about the things we say about young people. They're fucking lazy. Well, that's our fault, because my generation said, you know what? I'm going to work hard so my kids don't have to work that hard, so they can enjoy life a little bit more. And now we're mad at them for it. Why don't you get a job? I got a job. I started a YouTube channel. I'm an influencer. The fuck does that mean? What do? I open packages and I film it. I go, does that mean my wife is an influencer for Amazon without a camera? Influencer. Do you know any influencers growing up? Our generation never had influencers. I knew one. I did know one influencer when I was growing up. It was my dad's right hand. That was the only influencer I knew. Do the dishes. I don't want to. How about I influence you?